Let's talk about Cardi B because she talking about the sex workers are out here dropping the rates on the coochie and the boochie. Well, I guess maybe because she's bisexual, she talking about the coochie. So we're just gonna focus on that. So yeah, the Am I the Drama rapper basically went into the Instagram video. I was thinking about playing it or whatever, but I'm like, we don't need to. I'll just let you know what she said. But yeah, it was on YouTube, and around the 11:45 minute mark, she started talking about how currency is going down on the coochie. She said, you know how you know the economy is bad because not even the prostitutes is getting fly. Where have you seen a hoe with a good Chanel bag? She said, like, girl, you talking about? She said B words was buying Chanel bags like they was fucking female rappers. Where have you seen a bitch with a chain with her name on it, huh? Where have you seen a bitch pop out with a effing good Birkin? Even the prostitutes going through it. The hoes be selling pussy for $10,000. How these bitches is going for $2,500? Or she said now the bitch is going for $2,500 because of the effing economy is bad. Now, accurate information about sex work rates is difficult to come by because I don't know how y'all know like how do you poll this? How do you set up a whole poll for the host poll? Like how do we find out like how many people out here is what you charging and based on the last charge if you bringing down the price. Now it's funny how in every other business instead of y'all not giving discounts, y'all actually raising the price except prostitutes. The prostitutes trying to get a good deal going. Whereas regular people is running around, all these businesses want to raise everything but the damn wage. But Buzzy, oh, I can get that for $2,500. Okay. First of all, who paying $10,000 for coochie? That's got to be, child. Your coochie your coochie better be made of gold. It better be diamond encrusted. Your better be diamond encrusted, especially. You better be giving like Showgirls tease. You know, that's one of my favorite movies. Like it'd be a whole lot going on down there for you to be charging some damn 10,000 damn dollars. But I guess it's also the companionship and all the other stuff comes with it. Now, what else is the article say? Okay, they said in addition to Cardi's rather perceptive take on the economy, she also slammed Donald Trump voters who were having trouble paying their bills. She said Donald Trump was never for y'all poor MFers, she said. Donald Trump was never for the poor people, for the white poors, for the black poors, for the Spanish poors, for the Asians, for the Indians. He don't give a about none of you. When I talk about poor, I'm not talking about poor people that's under the poverty line. To him, even millionaires are poor. He don't give a fuck about the millionaires like me either. So yeah, he's the only people he want to hobnob with are technocrats and oligarchs. All he cares about is if you are a Jeff Bezos level of rich, if you are a Elon Musk level of rich, if you are a David and Larry Ellison level of rich, then he is messing with you. He's not messing with a Cardi B level of rich. He's not messing with a Jennifer Lopez level of rich. He's not messing with a Bad Bunny level of rich. He's not messing with a Will Smith level of rich. He's not messing with a Tom Cruise level of rich. He's not messing with a Beyonce. Well, maybe he would mess with a Beyonce level of rich because they got the level of rich that would be the type that he would fuck with. So he would mess with a level of rich. I'm trying to think of who else. He would mess with a Nicki Minaj level of rich. I could go on. He ain't gonna mess with a Halle Berry level of rich. He not gonna mess with a uh Brad Pitt level of rich. Like he want that hundreds of millions of dollars. Like you got to be well, not even millions. It probably got to be in the B's because he loved throwing around big numbers. He like dealing with all of that. So yeah, she right. He not with her level of rich. So now last week, Cardi criticized the Trump administration for cutting 186 billion from the supplemental, well, basically SNAP. I don't know why I was going to sit out there and spell out the whole damn thing, which helps tens of millions of Americans buy groceries. And child, y'all about to gag because in 4 days, that SNAP benefits ain't coming in. And that's what you people out here, you maggots, need to be more concerned with because quiet as a cat, y'all be the ones that mostly be using The SNAP benefits. It ain't me. I don't use SNAP. I use my own coins that I make from work where I go food shopping for myself. And yeah, I be gagging because them grocery prices ain't cheap. But for the most part, I use my own money that I make from work doing this show and my regular job to buy my groceries and things of that nature. And so like I said, everything is going up except the wages. But I understand there's people out here who are struggling and who need those SNAP benefits. And I've been seeing a lot of people on social media who just putting out these disgusting videos where y'all are laughing and rejoicing over the fact that that mothers, families and the kids and everything are gonna go hungry. Like who salivates, who enjoys that? Like to me, I don't get pleasure out of other people suffering. Like, because what does that do for you? Does that make you sleep better at night? Does that make you feel good about yourself? All it's going to do is give your ass crow's feet, early gray hairs, heart palpitations. You the only one that's going to be all miserable and evil and old looking. Look at Stephen Miller, old looking ass. How he in his early 30s looking like he pushing 60 because all that hate ages you. Same thing with Donald Trump. Donald Trump, every time you see him, look like he melting on camera in real time. Like he literally remind me of that politician in X2. When he learned, remember when he turned into water? That's what he gives me. Like he full of water about to just burst. Or maybe something out of the faculty where they got that little parasite that goes up in you and just sucks like drains all the liquid out. And you gotta constantly drink water to keep yourselves hydrated. So that's what he gives. So I don't that's just sad and unfortunate that it's just like, oh, when you cutting SNAP benefits, there are people out here who are working federal jobs that have not even got their their paychecks because the government shut down. And the reason why he shut down the government, well, A, because they don't want to usher in that lady that will be the deciding vote on getting them Epstein files released, but also because he wants to cut health care. He wants to cut billions of dollars in healthcare, which is going to affect billions of people, millions of people in this country. Because we got hundreds of millions of people. We don't have billions of people in America. But we have what was it, like 300 million people, I think, that live in America, maybe more, that's unaccounted for. But these days, the way y'all rounded up immigrants who actually are legal here, some of them, not all, but whatever. The amount of people y'all rounding up, we might not even have that much. The way y'all rounding up people, sending them off to countries they wasn't even born in. How you send somebody who was born in El Salvador to fucking Uganda? Like, make that make sense. But that's what they doing. That's not what they telling y'all in legacy media. So, I totally. So yeah, but he wants to, like, that's basically what it is that the reason why we have the government shut down because he wants to cut healthcare. The one thing that Democrats said do not touch, and you want to know something, I'm actually glad they found a balls with this and they haven't budged. I'm like, look, some people just gonna have to go hungry, and I'm glad that people like Kathy Hochul and so many others have said that we've set up funds where we can have food drives and all, $100 million in food drives that we can have for people who need it, and you can go down to the drive and get you whatever it is that you need. If y'all got blankets or whatever the case is, don't throw them out, send them down to a shelter, be it a dog shelter or a regular shelter, because the dog's gonna be cold too this winter, and they're gonna need ways to keep warm and things of that nature. So it's funny how we the people have always been the ones that come together against the government. It's never been the government that comes and unites the people. There'd be a few. Zoran so far is the only one that I've seen that's out here really doing that. But for the most part, the way you get things done in this country has always been we the people have to rise up and be like, enough is enough. Y'all can't just keep taking, and we don't get nothing in return. And yeah, there's always gonna be these morons out here who are just happy to be. They would rather burn their own house down so that way other people don't have it, which I don't understand that mentality. So you rather go hungry, and even though you won't snap and you about to be affected, you rather go hungry and starve just so that that other person can have it. Y'all keep talking about, well, immigrants be getting the snaps and this. I'm like, y'all really don't understand how SNAP benefits work out here. That's not how SNAP benefits work. And once upon a time, I was on food stamps. I'm not on anymore, but that was like years ago when it was just like I really needed, like, I was in hard times and I had to jump on food stamps just so that way I can get myself back up on my feet. And my thing is, when people sit there complaining about SNAP benefit, oh, well, they just taking advantage of the system and all this other stuff. I'm like, well, wait a minute. The real conversation is why is 40 million people on food stamps? Why aren't people making a livable wage where they can afford to not have to rely on government assistance so that way they can feed themselves and their families? If these companies would actually pay a living wage, then people wouldn't need to rely on social benefits in order to survive. But y'all talking about it's a handout. It's not no damn handout. Y'all know exactly what it is. But y'all have these bullshit narratives that y'all want to post on social media because you feel like it's gonna get you brownie points, especially some of you coons. The one that little coon I saw that was on, I think it was on CNN, that was up in there trying to do a whole situation. I forget who it was. Don't even care who that child was. But sitting there telling him a whole bunch of rhetoric about food stamps about well, his family is on it. So you rather your family starve so that way they don't have it. I guess maybe they family members you don't like, or you thinking because you on TV you doing better. But you better hope and pray, a lot of y'all that sit and spew all of this, that you don't end up in a situation where you have to depend on public assistance in order to survive. And when that day comes, I don't want to hear it because I'm gonna be laughing at your ass. I'm like, that's your karma for you over here spewing hatred and vitriol and ignorance towards other people because you happy that you had to basically sell your soul to pull yourself about a bootstrap, and everybody else is out here just struggling and ain't as fortunate as you are. So yeah, so that's all I got to say on that whole situation. I was not planning on going on a whole political tangent, but Cardi, you got me started when you said what you said in that video. So yeah, I definitely want to hear from y'all. What do you think, guys? Think of what Cardi had to say and all that good stuff. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.